Welcome all men, women and children, and all the infants and toddlers who shall inherit the lands and become living trusts. So, in this vlog, we'll be again discussing the trade law. So as you're aware, how I trade now. I resolve and settle all balances and matters for bills and pounds and ounces in white, using the traditions, principles and customs of the old English law, the common law and the barter law, bartering against a government molester for the balance, giving them weight in pounds and ounces, and as I've advised, you're going to have to arrest the molesting civil trustee there, the judge, the trusty demonic judge sitting up there with a false wig on his head, working for the wages of sin, acting demonically and unlawfully and illegally, wanting to violate my rights, violating the human rights law, violating the trust law, wanting to benefit. He's wanting to benefit and settle the matter. Inform the demonic trustees. This case and matter must immediately be resolved and settled in my benefit. I am beneficiary and settler. I have this case and matter which needs to be resolved and settled in my benefit. To write this to the dirty molesters and in there to transgress even more. They knew the trust has now apprehended us, wanting to benefit the dirty molesters. So as you're aware, informed in the public trustees, acting public trustees in public office, I am beneficiary and settler. I'll settle the matter in the county common law court with you, you dirty tyrant. You evil molester. You warmonger. You tyrant. You paedophile protector. All these government workers in these public offices, fully liable and guilty of harboring these activities. You're aware of the vlogs. And now the 14 days have almost passed since the affidavit statement of truth was sent to the county courts regarding the policeman Lee Vincent Kelly, who was apprehended with indecent images of children. So they're still failing to reply regarding the molestation and the negligence and the breach of duty and the misconduct in public office. Inform them in writing this molester was not representing me when you had him employed as a policeman, violating the traditions, principles and customs of the Barter law. This molester fully involved in it, this dirty tyrant, evil, transgressing, paedophile, demonic thief. So as this molesting Lee Vincent Kelly is part of the theft by deception racket, violating the Barter law, he wrote this to the judge. Now the dirty molester, paedophile protector, paedophile harborer of murderers and killers of the poor people and the killers of the Barter law. The demonic trustee judge has to cover the case up immediately, the dirty tyrant. Especially when I'm informing him he's a trustee and he needs to resolve and settle the case and the matter in my benefit. Recognizing he is no longer a beneficiary, the dirty tyrant, wanting to benefit illegally and unlawfully. Then they have full understanding. They have been apprehended with my one signed, sealed and stamped affidavit, as I've advised. All the affidavits I send are signed on the back of the envelope, where the seal is opened from. So as soon as they open the seal of the envelope, breaking the signature, they become personally and individually liable for Judgment Day. Also, on the envelope, I invoke the Great Britain England jurisdiction and the public office jurisdiction on the letter. And also, in red ink, writing the violation of trust law and a corruption charge in violation and breach of Fraud Act 2006, and informing their public trustees in public office, acting public trustees in public office in accordance with the Public Trustee Act 1906. Then the molesters understand they've been apprehended red-handed, acting illegally, unlawfully and tyrannically. Dirty tyrants. So this is how I have to send the envelopes and the affidavit statement of truths, with the laws invoked and written on the outside of the envelope, proving their demonicness, even taking pictures of the contract when I'm sending it to these molesters, proving their further negligence and cover-ups, especially when it comes to cases regarding pedophilia and molestation. They have to cover it up instead of paying the damages, the lawful damages, for the forms of distress and damages caused, the sum of compensation owed. Dirty tyrants. So, as you're aware now, the 14 days is almost up regarding the contract law violation being perpetrated by the courts, and they will fail to reply. They would need me to agree to their evil acts of this policeman who was apprehended with the indecent images of children. The dirty molesters, and they want me to agree that he was employed by me and representing me. So I've given him a common law offense of misrepresentation. So he was not representing me, he was not working for me, this dirty evil tyrant. There's not any government molester who actually works for me. They all want to benefit. These dirty molesters. Even when I inform their acting public trustees in public office, in accordance with the Public Trustee Act 1906, I shout out the violations and breaches and offences and charges in their faces, immediately demanding some of compensation lawfully. Dirty evil tyrants, paedophile protectors, killers of the Barter law, will all be held liable on Judgment Day. Every single dirty trustee. Dirty, evil, demonic tyrants, Freemasonic pedophile protectors, part of a Freemasonic devil religion which has spread its tentacles worldwide like a plague and spread pestilence on the land worldwide through their evil taxes and evil demonic balances which need to be paid. Advised them on many occasions, and many of their corporations have advised them, I resolve and settle your balance and matter for the bill in pounds and ounces in weight. Then the judge has to gang up and protect the molester. Be aware of this. These are dirty tyrants, evil, evil, evil tyrants. Killers and murderers, and they get away with it. For many, many centuries they've been getting away with it. Now the poor people are speaking out with full rights and full understanding and full laws and full offences and breaches shouted out in their faces. So right now be aware their ex-Prime Minister of 1974, Ted Heath of England, was a paedophile, being protected by them, along with Jimmy Savile, Lord Janner, Rolf Harris and many more demonic paedophiles, and especially the children's football coach Barry Bennell, who was sued by me. Almost all of these molesters have been sued by me, and then the case has to be covered up by the evil demonic trustee. This is the end of the wheel, Lawful.